welcome to the stream. So yeah, just jumped into a open lobby around Bathurst. So it's not an Australian lobby, unfortunately. I think it's a Belgian lobby or whatnot, and we will be starting from the back of the pack, just to see how we go. So Comfy gets strapped in. Hopefully we have some decent pace, but we'll just provide a good clean race for you guys. That would be the goal. So yeah, see how we go. Really, get a better. See what happens really. So again, I do the setup. We go aggressive setup. Again for these races, I like to put the electronics a bit higher. 40 laps of fuel should be enough to get around. Maybe just go 44 just in case we do that. I don't know. 40 should be enough. Then we'll go basically bump the aero up. So again, you want to stay in this menu here. You actually want to stay on the tyre screen otherwise, because if you go confirm right now, it will actually mean that your tyres will be they'll keep losing heat. So you actually need to, make sure that it's just a little bit. So you don't want your tyres to be losing too much heat before the start of the race. So once you do that, you set.
30 seconds.
So I normally leave it until about the 10 second mark roughly, and then hit start. So kind of take it nice and conservative these first few laps. Just make sure we get a clean start. We don't get wiped out and damage at the start, because then that's race over. So
10 seconds.
All right, let's do it.
Go in double file.
So I haven't had any practice either today, so we'll see how we go. First race without no practice will be interesting, but we'll see what happens realistically. So again, just keep it nice and steady to start off with.
Green light. Go, go, go. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Guys, just going in the middle of the road there.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Good start, good first corner.
Car on the left.
I think we should have the pace advantage on this Porsche here.
Clear on the left. Car on the
Ferraris all over the place.
left. Clear on the left.
Same with these other drivers. It's always a bit chaotic this first lap.
Car on the right.
Let him go. He seems a bit all over the place. Don't want to get involved in an incident with this guy. Let's be nice and conservative. Let him wipe himself out if he's going to. So just kind of exploring the limits this first lap too. Almost lost it, bit of wheel spin. Not the best run over the top of the mountain there. It's a bit very poor on my behalf. We've made up 4 or 5 positions over this first lap. That's not too bad. A good bit of distance behind us, so There's 2 positions there, thank you. So started off P14 to start that lap, so 8 positions on the first lap isn't such a bad start. So just try and find my rhythm right now. Stick in the slipstream with this guy. So yeah, try and find my rhythm nice and early, and once we get in that, we should be good. Try and keep the pressure on this guy up here. Definitely looks like we have a bit of a pace advantage on him. He doesn't seem to be as confident under brakes. Yeah, all over the back of him here. Try and force him into a mistake. There's someone wide there, yep. Almost lost him over the top there. Very, very close to losing it. Okay, this guy is not confident under brakes whatsoever. He's actually hit the wall there.
Car on the right.
Get a good run on him down Conrod here. Past him, clear, which is good. Don't want to be going down into the chase down here, side by side. Go defensive, middle of the road. So,
Car on the right.
and he's just wiped me out.
Clear on the right.
It's always nice, isn't it?
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Check damage at the start of the lap. That's really annoying. How much damage have I got? 39 seconds. At least he's saying sorry. So I got 9 seconds damage. Oh well, just try and bounce back from it. That's frustrating, but anyway. Just try and keep a nice... Get back into the rhythm here. Try and catch this guy in front. It definitely looks like I got a pace advantage on him, which is good. I think my aero's been affected. Normally that's flat through there, but car's not biting as much as what it normally is. Yeah, it's definitely not biting as much as what it normally was. Definitely not, unfortunately, so try and build back up. Just release down the, yeah, normally I hit about 280 by the end of this straight here, so I'm a few kilometres down on top speed, but nothing too crazy. Best laps are 211. Normally I'm running about... Braking's been affected too by that. Normally I run in about the low... About a 203 is a bad lap for me. I have to concentrate here. I've lost all my rhythm. Just have to reset. Bear with me guys if I don't speak for a lap or so. Just try and reset. Get back into the rhythm, so might not just talk across the top of the mountain here, just it's better grip through there. Too late in the picks there. I had a feeling that guy was going to wipe me out too. I could just tell he wasn't confident under brakes. It's terrible. If someone wipes out over the top of the mountain there's no way you can get past them. Welcome guys, say good day in the chat. Any tracks or any recommendations that you'd like to see? Oh, he's gone deep.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Thought he was going to... Saw that braking graphic then, I thought I was going to get punted again. Surely not. Alright, let's make this a good lap here. Let's try and at least catch this Porsche in front. At least try.
We are halfway through, not over yet.
So it's been quite a clean race apart from that one incident. All the overtakes have been relatively clean. Oh, way too late on the brakes there. Drop down to first gear. So again, over the top of the mountain here, you really just have to commit. Really have to commit, especially with those front engine cars, especially the Mercedes and the Bentley, and that once they bite over the top, you're not really going to come unstuck. That was a good run down the dipper and that there. Again, I'm not really at my peak pace right now, obviously due to the damage, but still just need to find my rhythm. So I'm running in 204s. I'm normally about a second a lap faster than this right now. Again, catching this guy up here, so he's just run wide too. Get a good run on him up here. Won't catch him, but it'll definitely eke into his time. And the Porsche Porsche isn't the best car in a straight line, so I'll try and set him up for down the mountain. He may lose me a little bit over the top of the mountain, but that's just natural course. So again, try and pressure him into the mistake if I can here. Nice and cautious down the mountain here. But I do want to stay relatively close to him if I can. May have a go at him down here, potentially. go defensive again, middle of the road. That was not me that turned into him then too, that was him turning into me. I held my line. Again, trying up to P5, especially after getting put into the sand trap. Not such a bad recovery. And I believe these guys up here are battling too, so might actually be able to catch them. They are about 4 seconds up the road, but put in a few quali laps here, we might be right. Try and push a bit harder on this lap. Try and catch and put a bit of pressure on. It's better. So hit 5th and you turn in nice and early here. Trust the front end of the car that's going to grip. Braking late. 3rd gear shift. Again braking nice and late. Turning nice and early here as well. Let the car and then go. You can shift into 4th gear there. I prefer to stay in 2nd. It just keeps the car settled and it's one less gear change you have to do heading into the corner. So we can see how much we've gained on these guys and gapped the car behind. I've gained quite a fair bit just on even on this lap alone. Went a bit wide there. You actually want to avoid that curve there, you don't really want to hit that.
There's a car exiting pit lane.
So I may get a little dab of this Ferrari because there may be one lap after this too. So may get a run at this Ferrari. Yeah, that downforce is gone from that impact. Don't know if it's my spoiler that he hit or something, the rear diffuser or whatnot, but it's definitely not there. The speed, the downforce for what I had earlier in the race. So again, the top of the mountain here should be flat out. I shouldn't be having to lift at all, but I am, because the car's not gripping like it was before. But this is where we seem to be making up a lot of the time, is down the mountain here, being late and committed on the brakes. You can make up best part of a second down here if you're really good. Use all the road there. We can put in another lap like we have here. We may get a go at this guy, potentially. Maybe.
Right, man. The leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
Alright, final attack. We've definitely got the pace advantage on him. I've gone in a bit deep there, but so has he, so that's alright. Try and get a good run off this final corner if I can. Well, he's run wide. Let's see if we might have a run on him here.
Car on the right.
He's let me go, basically.
Clear on the right.
It's very sporting of him. Thanks, mate. Where's he? Blasco. Thanks, mate. Try not to bottle it now. So that in his Ferrari, he was actually quite good across the top of the mountain. I didn't gain on him, but it was down here that I really seem to be gaining a lot of the time on these guys. I'm wide there, but it's not too bad. Not too bad. Didn't finish too far off the leader, considering I was spun out in the sand trap midway through the race there, unfortunately. But P14 to P4, not too bad.
Good job. You did the best you could. Take it easy in the lap.
Fail, attempted some donuts. Righty ho. We'll just about do it. I might see if there's another race going on. Another lobby. Thank that Blasco guy for moving. Ah. Okay. So do that. Might as well see if there's another lobby. I believe there will be. Oh, I actually finished P3. Oh, I think a guy's just left there. So finished 13 and a half seconds off the lead. Did get spun and had 9 seconds worth of damage. So not the worst race. Definitely had worse. Tried to keep my nose clean, but it's a bit difficult when you get wiped out when you're going defensive. So righty ho. Let's have a look and see what other lobbies. Any tracks you guys particularly want to race at in the chat? So any tracks that you guys particularly want to see? Now's your chance. Hit me up, and yeah, we'll see what we got in there. Unfortunately, and not looking like there's any Aussie servers, so latency may be a bit of an issue, but there's a Monza server, which is a nice little 18-minute race. That might not be too bad. Yeah. So we go to the Monza. Let's go in the SPS performance, but let's go. Let's go the Mercedes logo. So it's basically the same as the Mercedes F1 team delivery. So let's give that one a go. So let's jump into that one now. I know Monza can be a pretty wild track. So before I start any of this quali, any tracks you guys want to see, let me know. So a few laps of quali here, so utilize it to try and get a bit of, leave that rear wing a bit higher. Righto, see how we go. Nice bit of clear air here as well, so try and utilise this if I can. And tyres aren't up to temp yet. Let's see how we go. You can brake incredibly late and you can be very aggressive over these curbs here, because that's where you make up your lap time around Monza. Just being an aggressive, like so here, for example, you can really let that car, you can really abuse the track limits. Same here too. Turn in nice and early and get that good run. Use the width of the runoff. So I don't shift into 6th gear up here. I leave it in 5th. Nice and late. Turning in early, hitting, using that curb, and especially with the Mercedes, you can keep your foot flat through here, over that sausage curb. But you have to be careful with the track limits there, it's a really fine line. So down here, I'm just going to focus on getting a nice run. To set up my run onto the quali lap. Take that corner a bit tighter in the actual quali lap. But for now it's not too bad. So unfortunately we do have someone leaving the pits up here. So let's see how we go. Gone in way too deep there. It's not good, but we'll still persist with it. Completely missed, was too distracted by the guy leaving the pits. It was a terrible braking point. I've easily lost a second there. So again here, turning early again, let car hit that curb. Again, use the width. So the biggest thing with these corners is, since there's so many straights, you really want to use your speed. Really have to keep up the high speed throughout the corner, because if you brake too much and drop your speed, you're gone. So you can keep it flat through there, but I've run wide. Oh, but it didn't get disqualified or invalidated, but my lap since that first corner was not great anyway, so take it in a bit tighter this time and just focus on getting a clean run. It's a good exit, that one. Use that curbing if you have to. Where's this put us? P2. I still have about easily a second I can find. It's much better. That's it, hit that. So there's what, 7/10 there. Just in that alone. So, but you can expect other people to improve as well. You really have to feather the throttle through some of those corners. It's a very fine line between pushing the car too much All it takes is a little slip out. Nice and late on the brakes, turning in early. Keeping the speed up. That's a much better run through there, much better. Third gear, wait for it to brake. Nice and early on the throttle. Lost a bit of time in that one, but not too bad. So there we go, back in the second. I'm still looking to improve on a bit of time here. It's a much better exit, much better exit. Gained almost 2/10 there. With almost 3/10 by the time I get to this corner down here.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I've hit that curb way too much. See, it's unsettled the car a lot there. It's a better run. Way too aggressive through there. Way too aggressive. I went too wide after the initial braking. It's still worth finishing your lap though, because it's just some practice, so. Never hurts to put in some practice.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful. Session is now.
That'll do for quali. So I believe it's a 18 minute race. So the same as the last race. Same as the last race. So unfortunately, as you can see there, my ping is absolutely shocking. Which the people I'm racing are not going to be happy about. It's just the way it goes sometimes. So it's one car I've never been able to get right is a Bentley. But that Bentley is by far the quickest car in a straight line in the game by quite some way. It's up there. Even I was behind the car a few races ago, and even it was struggling. I was in the Mercedes still, and even it was struggling. So let's go with the aggressive, because the car didn't feel right in that. If I put in 40 laps of fuel, that should be enough. Keep it on the first brakes. Aero, I'm going to bump up just a little bit. So again, I've gone out of the setup menu too quickly. So pretty good setup. So this OMI reading here, you don't want that to be a long way apart. So if that 57 there is, say, and you're reading 47 there, your camber and your PSI and your tow are it's all off. So what you need to be is that all needs to be roughly the same. So minimal gaps. So I know I'm just using the preset aggressive setup. but still, just even the preset setup is the way to go,
20 seconds.
compared to just the bog standard one. So, righto, let's 15 seconds here. So, wait till about 10 seconds to go,
10 seconds.
and then we'll jump in. Let's do it.
Stay in double file.
Yeah, see, my ping is going to be, unfortunately, my car is going to be all over the place. Unfortunately. Try and get some temperature in the brakes for that long run into turn 1 there. So again, it's just about a nice clean start. Really try and just get a clean start. So you can see how much my tyre temperatures have dropped, my PSI.
Green light, go, go, go.
That was a brilliant start. Really good start.
Car on the left.
To be fair, the Porsche alongside me has got an even better start. Oh, the leaders have all gone.
Clear on the left. Car on the left.
Oh, I've got a better run than mine. So all the leaders actually went deep there into the first corner. So we've kept our position on the first corner there, which is good. It's the most you can hope for, really. I've gone a bit deep there. Let's make it overtaken here.
Clear on the right.
It's my mistake there. Hit that curb far too much there, and old mate spun out in front of me.
Clear on the right.
So hopefully the leaders up here can have a bit of a ding-dong battle. I've gone in far too deep there again. I think I should have left my brakes on the second setting, because my braking performance is nowhere near what I had in quali. Have to factor that in. Imperative to get a good run on this guy, which I haven't. He's coming down my inside. What's he in a McLaren? So he is relatively fast. He's going to have a go here, I believe.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Let him go. Try and get a better exit. Nowhere near as confident under braking than what I was in the miss. What I was in qualifying. The good thing is the two leaders aren't getting away. They're having a bit of a battle here, so could get involved in this. Still have to be careful behind me, so just taking it nice and conservatively. Not like I did first lap. But this is not very this is not very good driving from me. I'm driving very sloppy here. Focus and get back in a bit of a rhythm. That's a better run. Much better run. Much better run. It's one area I'm really going to have to improve on is that final corner. I was nice and close to him then, and I've lost
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
easily. I'm going to go defensive here just in case this guy decides he wants to have a bit of a dive bomb. I've got a good run on him now. I think he outbraked himself slightly. Putting the pressure back on P3 here. This is a much better lap. Much better. Having to brake earlier though since changing my brakes, so unfortunately I can't. A lot of my lap time is gone due to having to brake earlier. That was a better run through that corner, much better run.
Well done, mate. That was the fastest lap.
Oh, I've gone in deep. Don't hit him. Oh no, that's my bad.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
That's my bad there. I didn't mean to do that.
Slow car ahead.
My bad. I don't mind making mistakes, but when I wipe someone else out, I feel bad because I know how annoying it is. It's one of the most annoying things that can happen. For some reason this car just feels weird. It's not how I'm used to it feeling. Yeah, it's definitely got... do I have damage? One second's damage, that's okay. The car just doesn't feel how it feels every other time I drive around Monza, and I haven't...
There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Just try and concentrate on fixing that mistake, because I know that me and the guy in front, we do have the pace advantage over the cars in front.
There's a car ahead in sector 1. Yellow flag in sector 3.
It's a much better run through there. Much better run. much better lap all round.
We're at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
Slight lift there.
Well done, mate. Trust in the best.
Gone in deep there. But so is he. That's unfortunate. I really could have made the overtake on him there if I exited that corner better.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
There we go. I forced him into the mistake. Let's try and hunt down P3 here. Because I know we have the pace advantage on him. But he is 5 seconds. Probably the best run I've had through there so far. Try and go for a I think my old McLaren buddy behind has come in a bit deep. No, I've stuffed it up. Not a good run. Don't know what is going on. The car just feels really strange. I know I can't explain it. It's hard for you guys to, you know, be able to see it, but the car feels really weird. Really, really weird. Almost only just kept control there.
Falling behind to the car in front in sector 2. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Sorry for the not talking there. It was just really, really concentrating. That's better. Much better. Going to have bang on about the number of fuel.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Very good exit. Very, very good exit there. By far my best exit. So we've got 2 more laps to go. Try and hold off this guy behind. Am slowly gaining on the car in front, but not by much. Just try and get a good run through there. So he's got a really good exit on me there. But this is the part of the track that I'm definitely faster than him at, so try and just get a good run through here. So I think he's actually gone deep there. So again, I think he's trying to be too brave on the brakes. So just nice and consistent. Second to last lap. Slightly deep there. It is dangerous going over that sausage curb on the inside there, but if you go slightly wide like I did there, you kind of have to. All about a good exit here. So good exit there. So it wouldn't surprise me if the guy behind really tries to go for a late dive bomb or something here. No, he hasn't. It's my best run through there yet. Best run through there. He's actually coming under pressure from the car behind. He's actually, yeah. Fuel low lights come on, so got my fuel ratios bang on. Oh no! Whoa! Oh, there's P3 on the last lap. He's made a mistake. What are you doing here, bud?
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Please don't pump me in the last snap. Oh, that was P2. P2's made a mistake. Wow, he must have had damage. Sure, he's had damage there. You never know what happens if you stay in it on the final lap. So it's all about just being consistent, staying in the fun. So there we go.
Excellent job, mate. P2. Bring it back to the pit safely.
There we go. These cars are slightly difficult to do donuts in. kick up some smoke here. Try and burn these tyres if I can. Alright guys, so that might do it for the stream. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. If you missed the stream at all, then it'll be definitely in the channel, so you'll be able to still watch it there. And yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the race. Wasn't my cleanest racing, that's for sure. Bit off tonight, so no worries. Cool guys, well thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.